Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you my Week 17 previews this week from New Orleans, Louisiana at Champion Square. A preview between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Let's start with Tampa Bay in this matchup. This is going to be a big game, big playoff atmosphere type game for Tampa Bay, but it's all about the matchup. So let's look at what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have to offer offensively. You look at the matchup between Winslow versus those outside linebackers or those safeties in Harper and also Jenkins and Sharper. Winslow has to win that battle. He's an athletic guy that can be a wide receiver on some teams, but he plays tight end, which means he's a matchup nightmare for opposing secondary players. You also look at the matchup between your talented rookie receiver Mike Williams versus Jabari Greer. Greer has been getting abused this year. He's a guy that's struggling right now in coverage. He's always caught looking in the backfield. Mike Williams can exploit that matchup if the Bucs are going to have some success offensively. Now, defensively, what you want to do, you have to make sure you get your hands up at the line of scrimmage, guys. If you allow yourself to get pressure on Drew Brees down the middle of that offensive line, get your hands up, you're going to get a lot of tip passes, you're going to get a lot of batted balls, and you're going to block the vision of Drew Brees, because Drew Brees is a guy that is athletic but is not the one to run, even though he has the lanes too. So if you get your hands up at the line of scrimmage, you're going to be able to get a lot of passes batted at the line and help you guys out defensively. Now, you look at the Saints coming to this matchup. Run the football is the key to victory, guys. One thing that the Saints don't do well is consistently stick with the run, and that falls on the head coach, Sean Payton. You can't forget about the run game, and you can't decide to run a football late in the game when you need it to win. You have to be able to run the football throughout. That's going to keep that defense of Tampa off balance. Plus, Tampa has been improving in run defense, but they still struggle in stopping the run, especially downhill running, and what you guys can do well with that inside zone play. The Saints do a lot of things well running the football if they choose to run. Now, defensively, what you look at, the defensive ends have to show up. They're playing non-existent right now. Will Smith is a guy that comes in every other play and makes a play, but you look at the other side, whether it be Alex Brown, Wilkerson, whoever's going to line up opposite of Will Smith has to step up and make plays. The D ends have to cause problems in the passing game for Josh Freeman. Otherwise, he could have time to pick apart the secondary and the underneath coverage. I'm going with New Orleans in this game. This is a playoff elimination game for Tampa. Tampa has to win this game in order to get into the playoffs and need some help from Green Bay. Saints have to win this game because if the Falcons lose, the Saints do get the #1 seed. So this is going to be a live playoff atmosphere type game in the Superdome. Great game to watch. Probably be the best game of the weekend. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.